Hey flosstube, how is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. Guess what? 4 weeks to the day. How good am I doing? I'm so impressed with myself. Can I just say 4 weeks? I'm back like I said I would be. The giveaway really made me come back and do it today. I was excited to do that. So now, I just want to say before I get into anything, thank you for all your beautiful comments. You guys were so inventive and fun with the word frosty, and it was really great. Lots of them made me laugh out loud, and yeah, it was all so much fun to read them, and I had so much fun doing that. So thank you so much, guys, for entering and for making it fun, and yeah, so that was really good. Uh, so I did just want to mention one lady, and I didn't write down her name. I should have, but she'll know who she is. Mentioned that she was from the UK, and she mentioned that she had a Mr. Frosty maker as a kid. I had one too. And I totally remember it. It's one of those Christmases that's really fresh in my mind because it was like a little snowman, and he was about this big, and at the front of him he had like a little grinder down in his belly, little, I don't know, like a grater, and you turned a handle and you put ice in the top of him and you pushed the ice down, and as you pushed it you turned the handle and he made like, frosty like snow cones. And then there were little penguin, do you remember the little penguin? There was like little penguins with um like flavouring in them, and you squirted your flavouring on the top, and I had one and I really remember it. It's a really fresh memory for me as a kid, and I don't remember a lot. I've got a terrible memory, but I do remember getting a Mr. Frosty for Christmas and loving it. So that comment was so cool. It just took me back to that time, and it was so funny because I was like, you're in the UK and I'm here and we both got one, so that's pretty cool, huh? They should so bring Mr. Frosty back. They should do it. Kids would love it now. Maybe you can still get it. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a long time, but that was fun. Now, I had a lot of entries. I have just now sat for 2 hours and written all your names out. So, yeah, haven't got around to replying to any of your comments, but I'll try my best to do that. I read every one of them. I truly do, and I love them, and they make making videos worthwhile to me because it's how I connect. And look, I used to respond to every comment, but it got so overwhelming. The more subscribers that I got and the more comments that come through, if somebody asks me a question, I try really hard to reply to that. If someone wants to know something about something I'm stitching or whatever, or something that I do or whatever, but I just don't seem to be finding the time lately to reply, but I'll really, really try hard to do that because I really, really appreciate your comments and I love getting them. Now, I don't know how, this one's going to be short today, I think. Now, I know I've said that before, I know I have, but I think it might be today. I think it might be really short actually because I don't have any haul to show you. I haven't bought anything. I did buy one little thing that I'll show you quickly. But other than that, I haven't bought anything, so I don't have any haul, and I've just got 2 projects to show you that I'm working on, just a bit of progress, bit of whip progress. Don't have any finishes, don't have anything exciting. This is where I said to you guys that they're going to start to get boring because because I don't have a lot to show you. But anyway, you tell me you don't care, so I'll just show you quickly my whips, and then we'll move into the giveaway winners. I've got all your names written out ready to go with the estimator ready on my iPad, so I'll have a bit of fun with that. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly run through my 2 whips and get stuck into it. One other quick thing I did want to mention is that our Stitchy group is growing rapidly. I think I have 8 people now, maybe at least 8 to 10, maybe 10. Might actually have 10 people, which is awesome. And I was reading your comments today when I was writing out my list for the giveaway, and a lady on there has mentioned that she's local to me, really local to me at Lovedale, and that she may have a stitchy space for us, which is awesome because I've been trying to find one and I can't find anything that's not going to cost money, like, maybe $20, $25, depending on how many of us go. Could be as much as $20, and I don't really want to do that if we can avoid that. I tried the library and a few other places, but I really want to do it on a Sunday if that's possible. I'm hoping that most people are going to be able to make a Sunday for about 6 hours, because people don't have to stay for the 6 hours, but I really want to stay for 6 hours. So I'm trying to find somewhere that we can sit for 6 hours. But, you know, people can come for a couple of hours and leave, but there's people that want to come from Newcastle. One lady's from Newcastle. Yay! So exciting. So they're going to have to drive an hour to get here. So I don't want it to just be a couple of hours and then they're back in the car and going back again. You want to make it worth people's while that have got to come, you know, a little bit of a distance too. So we're working on it and it's growing. And if anybody else is in the Hunter Valley that missed my last video that would like to come and stitch with us once a month, on a Sunday. We haven't worked out the details yet, but just put a comment in so I know you're interested and I'll let you know when we find something. But yeah, I think we're up to about 10 now, including me. So that's exciting, isn't it? That's a really good number, but the more the merrier, the more the better. So yeah, that's cool. That's really exciting. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you guys really. Just cruising along, going to work, living life. Trying to get stitching time in. I did get a fair bit of stitching done this last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks I got more stitchy time than the 2 weeks before that, but I worked on my mermaid for the first 2 weeks after I did my video, and then I worked on almond blossom for the second 2 weeks. I'll just quickly grab my picture here so you can see it. For those of you that haven't seen it before, this is almond blossom, very pretty. I really love working on this, I really do. I know it's full coverage and I know it's going to take me forever, even me who can get through things fairly quickly. It's going to take me a long time, but that is a beautiful design and it's coming along really well. I got that the right way. Oh, my threads are a bit messy, sorry. I just took it straight off the frame because I was working on it last night. But you will get the gist. Now I only have, I'll just show you where I'm at. Try and get that in nice and close. It's about as close as I can get it. Now across the top here, over here, I have another half a page to go. So probably around where that needle minder is, will be the top, the end of the first row. I've got this page to finish. When you last saw it, I was down here. I've done, backwards, I've done almost a whole page. I've just got this little bit along the bottom here to finish off. So since I saw you last, I've done that whole page in 2 weeks. So I did get a lot of stitchy time, but also see what I was saying to you in the last one about how all this is just blue and green, and there's, you know, not a whole lot of colour change in there. A lot of it's blocks of colour, so I can get that done really, really quickly. So over the past 2 weeks, I managed to sort of get, I got that in. I managed to get quite a bit done on it, which I was really happy about. So yeah, you can see where I've only got that little bit at the bottom to go, and then I've only got half a page to do over here. So I think it'll come to probably about where that needle minder is, and that will be how wide it is. So it's a lot shorter than I thought it would be, because I'd stitched it on the 14 count before and it was ginormous. This has really brought the size down a lot better, and I'm much more happy with that because I really didn't want it to be absolutely huge, because then you got to frame it. It's heavy, bulky, big, you know. I just wanted it to be, and it's so much more, you know, what's the word, detailed. It's so much prettier in this smaller count. It's 25 count 1/1 I'm doing it in. But I'm so happy with the progress on that. So happy with it. All this in the middle here just took so long. And there's a lot more of that to come. A lot more of that to come. So it's going to be slow in parts, but it's also quick in parts. There's lots of gaps of just blue and green, and yeah, so I'm working on that for 2 weeks, and I'm working on, what's it called? Enchanted Mermaid for the other 2 weeks for my Mirabilia. I really want to have that finished for when I go to the Mirabilia retreat again next year, because we're going back again next year, so I really want to have my mermaid finished for then. I have been considering starting a third project. I haven't decided for sure yet, but yeah, it's just, I worry about how much progress I'm going to get then. I might plod along for another month or two and just get as far as I can, and then I might save a start for when I go away in May. I'm going to a retreat with some stitchy friends in May back to Mittagong, where we went last year. We're all going again this year, so in May again. So I might consider, I hadn't thought about that, I might actually start something while I'm there, because I started apples while I was there, so it was really cool because I got to start something with the girls there, and it's really nice because you have that kind of memory of that's where you started it. So I may actually take something with me and start it there. That might be good, eh? And then if it does get too much and I don't feel like I'm getting enough progress on these two, I'll just pack it back away. But I'd really like to do that. I'd like to start something while I'm there, so I think I'll do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Enchanted Mermaid. Where's my picture of her? Here she is. There she is in all of her glory. She's so pretty. Now, the last time that I talked to you about her, I explained that leaving all the gaps for all the beads was kind of doing my head in a bit. Trying to count on 32 count over 2 and leave holes everywhere was kind of bothering me a bit, and I was worried that I was going to make a mistake, a big mistake. So I talked to you guys in the last video about putting beads in her when, you know, just as I go, trying to bead her as I go. Now, I still haven't got, I might take her off actually, just bear with me a sec because she'll be easier to show you if I take her off. I'll show you her on and then I'll take her off because I can't really get her close. So that's where I'm at. So I actually got quite a bit done on her. It probably doesn't look to you guys like I did, but I think I'd only just come down her arm a little bit. I think I was at about that point there, across there. So I've come all the way down, and that's all 1/1 skin. So that was, yeah, a huge undertaking. And then I've done this arm here, and I've come up into the top part of her, like her chest, I guess you'd call it, below her neck. So that's really all I did. I think I may have come and, oh yeah, I came and did some work over here too. But I'm just going to take her off because I'm going to show you that I have actually put some beads on her. I did some beading on her just to see how I had, I don't know, 4 packets of beads, I think. That's all I've got for her so far. But when I looked, they're actually, I wasn't going to do it until I got more beads, but then when I looked, the 2 packets of beads that I had were most of the bead colour, like they're on it a lot. The 2, because I actually had 2 packets of each bead and they're on it a lot. So I have actually started to bead her. So hopefully, if I can manage this, I might be able to fold her up a little and get her up nice and close so that you can see the beading work that I've done. Because she's really starting to sparkle now. She really is. Here we go. So yeah, I've done, you can see, all across the top of her boobs, I've put in a lot of beadwork. A lot of beadwork. Get her in, maybe if I tilt her. No, that's not working. But anyway, there's lots of beading. There's beading. You can see these ones here. They're really easy to see. But up in here, there's beads. And in all this here is white beads. Yeah, it's a bit hard to show you. And then over here, in there's a ton of beads as well that I've put in. Plus all that 1/1 skin. So I'm pretty happy with that in 2 weeks. once you sort of get going on the skin, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, and I found if I just really focused on the skin and really just got stuck into it, I got through it fairly quickly. But she's really pretty and sparkly and gorgeous. So yeah, she's coming along. She looks real from there, eh? Really cool. So yeah, I got a fair bit done on her, and I'm just going to keep on working up. I'm just going to keep on going up this way now and get her a face, because I feel like she needs a face. And then I'll go to the bottom half and do the big tail, because that's massive as well. But yeah, I feel like she's sort of starting to get somewhere now. But yeah, that skin. Focus. Yeah, that skin. It's flippin' amazing. But anyway, it's coming along, and I am glad that I've done it now. Now that I can see her in all the glory, she's really starting to look awesome. So I'm happy with her and the progress I got done in a couple of weeks. So I did kind of think, I could probably add one more in, because I would like to start something else and have 3 going. 3 I think is a good number, but yeah, then I start to worry about how much progress I'm getting, because that means 10 days on each, and then you're kind of really pushing it, aren't you? But you guys know, some of you have got a lot more than that. So, okay, that's my whips done. Told you it's going to be short. It's going to be short. So, I have a surprise for you for the giveaway. I'll just quickly show you. Now, I mentioned Taryn's bags, the lovely Taryn that I got to meet at the retreat this year and last year. She makes project bags, and this one I'm giving away in the giveaway with all the stuff I've got in there. I'll go through that in a minute. So I spoke to Taryn at the retreat, and she told me that she had peacock fabric and that she didn't have any left at the retreat for me to buy one, but she would make me one if I wanted one. And I said, yes, please. Yes, please. I need another project bag, like a hole in the head. Seriously, I really don't need any more. But I love these bags so much, and I think the plastic window at the front is so helpful. Because I put all sorts of things in mine. I've got all my fabric stored in them, and I've got also and half kitted up projects in them, and it's really good just to be able to see what's in them, isn't it? I think. So she made me this one, and she sent it to me. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I know, peacocks. So I was very excited to get that, and she saw that I've given her other one away in the giveaway, and she was really excited about that. So how pretty is that? Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, I have another pretty project bag. You can never have enough, really, can you? Not really, no. You hear me. I know you do. Okay, let's get down to business. Now I'm going to do 2 and 3 first, because they're smaller and not as exciting. Now let me just get my book, my trusty book here that I sat in for the last 2 hours writing on it. Lucky I love yous, I tell ya. Oh my goodness, it took me forever. I was like, oh, so many people. But that was really cool. I really loved that there were so many people. So here we go. So number 2, this is number 2 drawer over here. Number 2 drawer had only 21 entries. So if you were smart enough to enter number 2, you've got a 21 in 1 chance. Or 1 in 21 chance, I should say, to get these beautiful patterns here. So we have this one, Colonial Flowers. And we have this one, Jacob's Ladder. That's really cute. I like that one. And this one, which is the Needles Work sampler. It's really pretty. Love the colours in that. Really pretty piece. Now, 21, 1 in 21. So here we go, guys. Actually, I'll put it in. Will I need my glasses? No, I think I can see that. I'll just put the 1 in 21 in so that you can see. All right. Put that down a bit. Now, I've just got to get this so you can see it. Can you see that? Now I've got to get my finger on it. Oh, this is difficult. Difficult. Here we go. Okay, what number is it, guys? Can you see? 17. Okay. Number 17 is Glynis Jordan. Yay! Congratulations, Glynis! So, number 2. Number 2 is coming your way, honey. So, if you could put in the comments for me how I can get in touch with you, whether it's through Facebook. I have Instagram. You can put your email in there if you want to. However you want to contact me, or you want me to contact you, you let me know and we'll work that out, and I'll get those out to you as soon as I can. Please don't hold me to that, because getting to the post office is a nightmare when you work full time. I'll do my best to get there as soon as I can, okay? Now, number 3 draw. How many entries did we have for that? That's this one here. This one here. We had 15 for that one. So a 1 in 15 chance, huh? That's pretty good, I would say. Let's put 15 in there. Get rid of that. Okay. Sorry, I know this is really hard to see, but I just wanted to show you that this is how I do it. I'm not cheating. I'm not giving it to somebody that I like more than any of you others, because I love you all the same. I can't get it in. It's really hard, isn't it? All right. Let's just do it. You can see it's there. All right. What number's that, guys? Can you see? I don't have my glasses on, so. Number 7. Kim Cochran. Oh, you cheeky bugger. She's won one of my giveaways before. I think you won my first one, Kim, at 500 subscribers. So well done, you cheeky devil. Here we go. So you've got number 3, Kim. So you've got this one. I love that, in a white frame. That's going to be super cute. And you've got this one, Kim. Oh, I can't get over that. That's so awesome. Well done, you. You must be very lucky, Kim. And this one, the birds. Love the birds. That's my favourite one, actually, out of the 6 of those. I really like the birds. Okay, Kim, congratulations. Now, I may have your address already. I may do. Send me a message to let me know that you've got it, and when I finish my video, I'll go and check, but I think I wrote down your address. I may not have. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really have no idea. But I will check, okay? All right. Now, I have a little surprise for you guys, for anyone that entered Frosty. Now, what happened was, when I entered, one of the other reasons I also held off doing a video the last time was because I ordered these all from the same place, and at the lovely Linen and Threads, Karen there. And what happened was, she was out of stock of some of them, and she had sent me an email to say, do you just want me to wait till I've got them all, or do you want me to send what I have? And it was getting so long since I'd done a video. And I kind of just said, oh, look, send me what you've got in the end, because I really needed to do a video. I mean, I wasn't really in any hurry, really, except for that reason. So she said, no problems, I'll send you what I've got, and I'll just send the others along when they come. Now, because I had no idea how long they were going to be, I didn't mention them in the last video. I didn't mention that there may be some add-ins to it, but there's 2. So, and they're very, very nice patterns. So, lucky whoever gets these, because I'm adding 2 more in. So, I'm just going to quickly show you. So, these came, I don't know, it might have been a week or 2 after I did the video, and I and ahed, should I keep them for the next giveaway? Nah, I ordered them for this one, so they're going in this one. So, this is the first one. Now, who are these by? Oh, God. Brenda Gervais. Like Brenda Gervais. I don't know if that's how you say it, but anyway, that's how I'm saying it. Merry and Bright. That is really pretty. I really like that piece. And on the nice dark, that fabric's really nice because it really makes the white pop, doesn't it? Can you see that with the light? Sorry, I should take it out of the plastic, but I can't be bothered. So we have that one by Brenda Gervais. Oh, God, that's terrible, Teresa. You're so slack. And I love, love, love this one. Now, this one is called... I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Brenda Gervais as well. Maybe let's call it Ho Ho Ho. This one here. Another cushion, another little cushion one. Because I did explain in the last video that I was meant to do the draw before Christmas. That's why they're all Christmas themed. I was just really slack and I didn't get around to it. So anyway, yeah, so that's Ho Ho Ho, which is probably why poor Karen at Linen and Threads had so much trouble getting them to me as well, because it was around Christmas time and she was probably selling these like hotcakes. So in, I think it was December, beginning of December, no, it might have been November, I don't know when I ordered them, but anyway, they took a fair while, but I'd say that's why, because it was that time of the year. So that one is going in as well. So I'll just run through the rest of them very quickly. We have Frosty. Can you see that? Yep. Frosty. We have Home of a Needleworker. That's the only one that's not Christmas themed, just because I loved it. I've always wanted to stitch that. I really like that. In a little white frame somewhere in the house to say, hey, I stitch, in case you didn't know. This one, Jingle All the Way. There we go, that's not too bad. And last but not least, Merry Christmas, My Dear, Country Cottage Needleworks. So you're getting all 6 of those, whoever you are, you lucky devil. And then you're getting, in here, I'll just take the rest of this out. You're getting Tree of Hope that I finished. Oh! Saw that in the last video. If you didn't see the last video and you want to go back and have a look, I have this framed in a beautiful white frame. It looks stunning. Even if I do say so myself. It does, it really does. So that one's going in because I've finished that now, so somebody else might as well get some joy out of that. And some hand-dyed fabric, 28 count even weave fat quarter. With the price on it, sorry guys, because I wanted you to know what fabric it was and I just didn't want to go tearing bits of it off so you didn't see the price. That's silly. Whatever. That's what it cost me. Okay, so all of that, and then it all comes in the lovely Taryn's lovely coffee front windowed, yeah, beautiful bags. So let's get down to business, guys. I had 120 people enter this draw. It's the biggest I've ever had, the biggest response I've ever had. So I am probably going to do another one like this next time, I think. Because, yeah, you all seem to like the patterns as opposed to, you know, bits and pieces and whatever I had. So, yeah, I think that I'll do one similar to this again when I hit 2,000, if I ever do hit 2,000. Can you imagine that? It blows my mind. But anyway, okay, 120. All right, everybody, hold your breath. Who's feeling lucky? Here we go. Are you feeling lucky? Okay. Oh gosh, can I get it in any better than that? So there it is. Can you see 1 to 120 there? I'm just going to hit the button. Oh, that's a low number, isn't it? Now I just got to turn around so I can read it. Oh, number 5. Who's number 5? Number 5. Oh, Verpy. Verpy R. I'm going to show you my handwriting, which isn't great, mind, but oh, jeez. Can you see that? Can you see that says VR? Start again, Teresa. VIRPI, Verpy, Am I saying that right? Verpy and then the initial R. You're number 5, Verpy. You win. Yay! Woohoo! Well done, you. So, Verpy, if you can also get in contact with me, please, so that I know where to send your beautiful package. Congratulations. Thank you so much for watching. I had some amazing comments. One lady in Ireland, I think it was, she wrote something like, she was talking about how cold it had been, and she was like, oh, please just let it be hotter. Please just let it be warmer. Oh, please. You know, like, it was just like begging, but they were just so imaginative and creative, and you really had fun with it. And oh, good on you guys. Like, really, you could have just wrote the word frosty and moved on to the next video, but you just made it so fun for me to read them. I was laughing out loud. Some of them were hilarious, and I should have written some of the really funny ones down, but I hummed and ahed about that too, because I was like, they were all special to me, every single one. Even when you did just write the word frosty, I just appreciate the fact that you guys were watching me. That's, I just wanted to do something nice to say thank you, because what flosstube has brought to me personally, there are no words. There are no words. And the fact that you all subscribe and want to know when my next video is coming up, I went to the retreat, and Joanna, I think it was, she came up to me and she was like, oh, I was really nervous about coming up and talking to you. We're just people, guys. I'm sitting in my lounge room, just like you are, filming videos. We're just people. And if I know any of us the way I feel, I got so excited when people came up to me and told me they were watching me. I was so excited. It just made my day. To get to connect with you all and to read your awesome comments. And a lot of the comments that I got this time with the giveaway, they weren't only about the giveaway, they were about everything, all sorts of stuff. And to hear that, I think one of the things I love to hear about the most is that I've inspired you to buy a pattern. Lots and lots of people have bought apples and are stitching that, or some other Lucaresque design, and thanking me because they found them, because they were watching me. That's what flosstube is all about. It's about helping each other and showing what you're working on, so that we all get to see what you're working on, and what fabrics you're using, and just your little tips and tricks of things that you do. Like I mentioned way back, that I tie knots in the back of my work. I've stitched for 25 years. I tie knots on my thread. I've done it for 25 years, and no one sees the back of my work. I don't give a rat's butt I'll show you. Do you want to see? I'll show you, because it's really bad. If you really want to go down that road, there's the back of my work. See, I travel threads. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm very relaxed about that stuff. And, I think sometimes people need to hear those things from people, because people stress about it and worry, am I doing something wrong if I'm putting knots in my work? And hey, I say no. No, stitch however it makes you happy. That's all you got to worry about. If it's bringing you joy, if you find it easier, if you find it quicker, if you find it whatever, just do it. And don't worry about what anyone else thinks. We're just here to have fun together and to enjoy each other and to enjoy the work that we are also passionate about. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much, because I get emotional when I talk about this stuff, because it just brings me so much joy. And my family, they can't believe it. They can't believe that I have all these people watching me. And I'm like, I don't know either, but they're watching, And when you put comments in like that I'm bringing you joy, making you laugh, they're the best of all. They really are. And, when you put comments like that in, it just makes my heart blow up and expand, you know. So thank you so much, guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I will do another giveaway at 2,000 subscribers if I get there. And the way I'm going, I think I'm up to 1,630 something. I think something like that. I try not to pay too much attention to it because I don't want it to be about that. But at the same time, when I do look at it every now and again, I'm kind of shocked. Because when I started these, I just really had no idea that it would be like this. I thought maybe 100 people might watch, and I'd probably only do a couple and then I wouldn't do any more. That's what I expected to happen. I really didn't expect it to take off the way it has, and I'm not, I know I come across on here like I'm outgoing, and I can kind of fool people into believing that I'm outgoing when I talk to them, but I'm really an introvert. It's probably just that I've worked in customer service all my life, so I can talk to people. I know how to talk to people, but, you know, I love being at home and stitching, and just, I'm a real homebody. I'm not very social. When it comes to stitching, I'm social. I like to be social. I love to talk to people about stitching. So I think that's why I managed to look like I'm a confident person on here, because I'm talking about something that brings me so much joy. And I do feel that it connects me to you all, and people have said in the comments, you know, that they feel like I'm their friend, and absolutely, I'm your best friend. If you want to be my best friend. So I think that's why when I get on here, I come across like I'm really, you know, outgoing and fun and all of that. And I am. I'm a fun person, but, you know, I'm just so happy at home. I really am. And my kids are always saying to me, Mum, why don't you go and do something? I don't want to. I've been and done all of that. I've dragged you lot across sports and, you know, dancing and all the rest. Now is my time, and this is my joy. This is what brings me joy now. It's just being at home. It rained all weekend, and I just got to sit inside and stitch, and it was awesome, and I loved it. And it's raining again today, so I'll probably do the same thing again when I finish my video. But again, I just want to thank you so much, guys. Love you all, and I'll be back hopefully in 4 weeks. We'll see how we go. And again, it will be short. I can assure you it will be short. What I may try to do is pick what I might do when I go away, so I can talk about that, maybe, because I don't think I'm going to have much else to tell you. But I'll be back hopefully in 4 weeks on my next RDO, because it's my RDO today. And I get one every 4 weeks, so that's when I try to film, because there's no one here. So I'm just waffling on now because I just love talking to you guys so much. But I'll see you guys in 4 weeks. Take care. Happy stitching. I'm hoping that I haven't forgotten to mention something that I should have mentioned, but anyway. I'll mention it in the next one if I have. But congratulations again to the winners, and get in touch with me as soon as you guys can so that I can pass those gifts on to you. And again, to all of you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Happy stitching, guys.